the one that whispers. It tells me what's right and what's not.
Morgan Freeman, born on June 1st, 1937, in Memphis, Tennessee, is one of the most iconic and respected actors in Hollywood. Over the course of his extraordinary career, Freeman has mesmerized audiences with his deep, commanding voice, his graceful presence, and his ability to bring authenticity to every role he embodies. At the age of 88, his influence continues to resonate not only through the countless films he has graced, but also through the life lessons he imparts by simply being himself. Beyond the screen, Freeman has faced his share of personal struggles, including a serious health issue that has tested his strength and perseverance. Fibromyalgia and nerve damage sustained in a car accident in 2008. Yet despite these challenges, he has refused to let pain define his life, serving as a living symbol of resilience, passion, and the unyielding spirit of a man devoted to his craft. Early life and humble beginnings. Morgan Freeman's story begins in Memphis, where he was the youngest of 5 children born to Alfred and Mamie Edna Freeman. His family lived under modest conditions, moving frequently during his childhood. Despite financial hardships, young Morgan discovered his love for performance at an early age. He first appeared on stage at just 9 years old in a school play, an experience that planted the seeds of his lifelong passion for acting. Although opportunities were scarce, Freeman's determination never faltered. After high school, he turned down a drama scholarship to study acting, instead joining the U.S. Air Force, where he worked as a radar technician. While serving, he realized that his true calling was not in the military, but in the arts, prompting him to pursue acting more seriously once he completed his service. Breaking into acting, Freeman's path to stardom was far from easy. In the 1960s, he moved to Los Angeles to study acting, while also working as a dancer and stage performer in New York and San Francisco. His early years were marked by small television appearances and theater performances that gradually sharpened his craft. He gained recognition as part of the cast of the children's television show, The Electric Company, in the 1970s, where he showcased his versatility in skits and comedic roles. While this role provided exposure, Freeman longed for more serious and challenging work. His breakthrough came later, proving that perseverance truly pays off, no matter how long it takes. Rise to Hollywood stardom. The 1980s and 1990s marked Freeman's rise as a formidable presence in Hollywood. His critically acclaimed performance in Street Smart, 1987, where he played a tough pimp, earned him his first Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. From there, Freeman became synonymous with roles that demanded gravitas and wisdom. Films like Driving Miss Daisy, 1989, Lean on Me, 1989, and Glory, 1989, cemented his reputation as an actor who could bring depth to any character. In the decades that followed, Freeman took on a variety of roles that showcased his incredible range, from playing God in Bruce Almighty to portraying Nelson Mandela in Invictus. His performance in the Shawshank Redemption, 1994, remains one of the most beloved in cinematic history, making the film an enduring classic. By the early 2000s, Freeman had become a household name and an enduring figure in film, known for both his on-screen presence and his calm, authoritative narration. Personal life and relationships. Beyond the bright lights of Hollywood, Freeman's personal life has been filled with ups and downs. He has been married twice, first to Jeanette Adair Bradshaw from 1967 to 1979, and later to Myrna Colley Lee from 1984 to 2010. Freeman is a proud father of 4 children, Alfonso, Morgana, Saifullah, and Dina. Despite the challenges of balancing fame with personal life, Freeman has always maintained a strong sense of family and responsibility. He is known for being private, keeping most of his personal struggles out of the public eye, but his love for his children and his commitment to maintaining meaningful relationships have always been apparent. Health challenges. Fibromyalgia and nerve damage. In 2008, Morgan Freeman's life changed dramatically when he was involved in a severe car accident near his home in Mississippi. The crash left him with serious injuries, including nerve damage in his left arm. Despite multiple surgeries, Freeman was left with permanent paralysis and limited mobility in his hand and arm. The nerve damage also triggered fibromyalgia, a chronic disorder that causes widespread pain, fatigue, and tenderness throughout the body. For Freeman, this meant living with constant discomfort and episodes of intense pain. He has often been seen wearing a compression glove, which helps manage swelling and improves circulation in his injured arm. This visible reminder of his health struggles has sparked conversations about the realities of living with chronic pain, especially for someone with such a demanding career. Living with fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is not a condition that can be easily explained or managed, as it impacts each individual differently. For Freeman, the condition manifests in daily pain that can make even simple tasks difficult. Yet despite this, he has chosen not to retreat from the spotlight or slow down significantly in his career. In interviews, Freeman has candidly spoken about how fibromyalgia affects his life, admitting that the pain is a constant companion. However, his refusal to let the condition control his identity is a testament to his resilience. He continues to work, to inspire, and to prove that chronic illness does not have to define a person's worth or limit their ability to contribute meaningfully to the world. Coping mechanisms and strength. Managing fibromyalgia requires a balance of medical treatment, lifestyle adjustments, and mental resilience. Freeman's approach has been one of acceptance and adaptation. While he cannot perform certain physical activities as he once did, he has redirected his energy into what he can do best: acting, narrating, and mentoring. His narration work, in particular, allows him to use his iconic voice while managing the physical limitations of his condition. Freeman has also turned to simple practices that help him cope with pain, such as meditation, a positive mindset, and staying engaged in meaningful projects. His determination to remain active, despite the pain, has inspired millions who live with chronic illnesses. Impact on career. Though his health condition has presented obstacles, Freeman's career has continued to thrive. He has adapted by selecting roles that allow him to perform without putting undue strain on his body. His performances in films like Invictus, Lucy, and Now You See Me prove that he remains as captivating as ever. By embracing roles that highlight his wisdom, intellect, and commanding presence rather than physical action, Freeman has successfully transitioned into a phase of his career that prioritizes longevity over physical intensity. His ability to adapt demonstrates his professionalism and his commitment to storytelling, reminding audiences that acting is not just about physicality, but about presence, voice, and heart. Morgan Freeman's battle with fibromyalgia and nerve damage. Morgan Freeman, one of Hollywood's most respected and iconic actors, has faced significant health struggles that reveal both his resilience and determination. His primary health challenge is fibromyalgia, a chronic disorder known for causing widespread musculoskeletal pain, fatigue, and tenderness in localized areas. This condition became especially difficult for Freeman after a serious car accident in 2008, which left him with lasting nerve damage in his left arm. The accident caused paralysis and reduced mobility, forcing him to adapt to a new lifestyle while continuing his demanding career. To manage his symptoms, Freeman often wears a compression glove, which helps improve circulation and reduces pain in his injured hand. Despite the constant discomfort and physical limitations, Freeman has refused to let fibromyalgia define him. He has openly discussed the struggles of living with chronic pain, shedding light on a condition that often goes unnoticed or misunderstood. Inspirational figure for millions. Freeman's openness about his health challenges has made him more relatable to audiences worldwide. He has become a beacon of inspiration for people living with fibromyalgia and other chronic conditions, proving that life can still be fulfilling and purposeful even in the face of pain. His journey encourages others to embrace resilience, adapt to new realities, and continue pursuing their passions regardless of the obstacles they face. Legacy beyond acting. Morgan Freeman's legacy extends beyond his extensive filmography. He has been actively involved in humanitarian work, philanthropy, and raising awareness for social issues. Through his foundation and various initiatives, he has supported education, environmental conservation, and arts programs. His ability to balance his professional success with meaningful contributions to society cements his place not just as an actor, but as a role model. Health issues and challenges. Morgan Freeman has faced significant health challenges, most notably fibromyalgia and nerve damage to his left arm, sustained in a severe car accident in 2008. The nerve damage caused partial paralysis, limited mobility, and chronic pain, while fibromyalgia brought widespread muscle aches, fatigue, and tenderness, making daily activities more difficult. To manage symptoms, Freeman often wears a compression glove, which helps reduce pain and improve circulation. Despite these ongoing struggles, he continues to work actively in film and narration, demonstrating remarkable resilience. His openness about his health challenges has inspired many, showing that perseverance and adaptation can help maintain a fulfilling life even with chronic illness. Health challenges. A turning point in life. Morgan Freeman, a living legend of cinema, has faced health challenges that have tested his resilience and perseverance in ways few fans could imagine. In 2008, a severe car accident near his home in Mississippi changed the course of his daily life and physical abilities. The crash caused significant nerve damage in his left arm, leaving him with partial paralysis, limited mobility, and ongoing discomfort. While Freeman survived the accident without life-threatening injuries, the long-term consequences were profound. For someone whose career demanded stamina, control, and precise physical movement, the impact was both professional and personal. The accident also led to the development of fibromyalgia, a chronic disorder characterized by widespread pain, stiffness, and fatigue. The combination of nerve damage and fibromyalgia created a daily reality filled with physical limitations, requiring Freeman to adapt and redefine how he navigates both work and personal life. Fibromyalgia, understanding the condition. Fibromyalgia is a complex condition, often misunderstood, that affects millions worldwide. It causes chronic musculoskeletal pain, fatigue, and cognitive difficulties, often referred to as fibrofog. For Freeman, the condition became particularly challenging following the 2008 accident. Everyday movements, which many take for granted, could trigger severe pain. Even tasks like writing, lifting objects, or performing simple gestures could become taxing. Despite these hurdles, Freeman did not retreat from his career or public life. He demonstrated remarkable determination to continue acting, narrating, and participating in public events. His decision to remain active, despite persistent pain, highlights his mental fortitude and commitment to living fully, regardless of physical setbacks. Freeman's experience also brings awareness to fibromyalgia, a condition that is often invisible but deeply impactful. Nerve damage and physical limitations. The nerve damage Freeman sustained in his left arm has had lasting effects. The paralysis and limited mobility significantly altered how he performs both professionally and personally. To manage daily activities, he has relied on adaptive strategies, including wearing a compression glove, which helps alleviate swelling, improve circulation, and provide support to his weakened hand. Though it is a small tool, it has enabled him to maintain functionality and independence. Freeman's experience demonstrates how individuals can adapt to life-altering injuries through practical solutions, perseverance, and support. By embracing tools and therapies rather than giving in to despair, he has become a symbol of resilience for those facing similar challenges. Coping with chronic pain. Living with chronic pain requires more than medical treatment. It demands mental resilience and emotional balance. Freeman has openly acknowledged the difficulties of managing fibromyalgia and nerve damage simultaneously. The constant aches and limitations could easily discourage anyone, yet he has chosen to confront his conditions head-on. Meditation, light exercise, stretching, and proper rest have become essential components of his routine. Freeman emphasizes the importance of listening to one's body, adjusting expectations, and prioritizing self-care. His approach shows that coping with chronic illness is not solely about eliminating symptoms. It is about finding strategies to live meaningfully and maintain quality of life despite ongoing challenges. Impact on career and adaptation. Health challenges inevitably influence Freeman's career choices. While he previously took on roles requiring intense physicality, he has since gravitated toward projects that allow him to leverage his commanding voice, intellectual presence, and emotional depth rather than physical stunts. Narration and voice work, for example, have provided avenues for creativity without placing strain on his body. His iconic narration in documentaries, commercials, and films allows him to continue engaging audiences while managing his limitations. Even in acting roles, directors and teams adapt scenes to accommodate his physical constraints, ensuring he can perform safely while delivering the same authenticity and power for which he is renowned. Freeman's career evolution illustrates how adaptability can sustain professional longevity despite health setbacks. Mental health and emotional resilience. Chronic physical conditions often have a profound effect on mental health, and Freeman is no exception. Experiencing pain daily, adjusting to limited mobility, and managing the consequences of a major accident can trigger frustration, anxiety, and emotional strain. Freeman has candidly shared how he combats these challenges by focusing on purpose, creativity, and meaningful engagement. Humor, spirituality, and connection with loved ones have also served as anchors. By approaching his health challenges with acceptance and pragmatism, he demonstrates that emotional resilience is just as critical as physical rehabilitation. His example encourages others dealing with chronic pain to cultivate patience, positivity, and perseverance. Lifestyle adjustments and self-care. To manage fibromyalgia and nerve damage, Freeman has adopted lifestyle changes that prioritize his health and well-being. Nutrition, exercise, and daily routines have been carefully adapted to accommodate limitations while maintaining energy and functionality. Gentle stretches, yoga, and low-impact movement help reduce stiffness and maintain flexibility, while balanced meals and hydration support overall health. Freeman also emphasizes pacing, understanding that overexertion can worsen symptoms. By combining medical guidance with lifestyle awareness, he continues to thrive despite chronic conditions. These adjustments highlight the importance of proactive health management for those facing long-term ailments. Public advocacy and raising awareness. Freeman's openness about his health challenges has extended beyond personal management into advocacy. By speaking about fibromyalgia and chronic pain, he has helped raise awareness for conditions that often go unnoticed or misdiagnosed. His visibility encourages others experiencing similar struggles to seek support, treatment, and understanding. Freeman's story demonstrates that acknowledging health challenges publicly can break stigma and provide comfort to millions worldwide who live with invisible illnesses. He uses his platform not only to share his experience, but also to inspire resilience and determination in others. Strength and determination in daily life. One of the most remarkable aspects of Freeman's journey is his unwavering determination. Despite chronic pain, paralysis, and daily discomfort, he continues to maintain an active and productive life. His ability to adapt, embrace technology and tools, and focus on what he can accomplish is a testament to human strength. Freeman exemplifies that health challenges, while difficult, do not define a person's identity, purpose, or ability to contribute meaningfully. Through his perseverance, he models a mindset that balances acceptance with proactive engagement, showing that strength is cultivated not by avoiding obstacles, but by confronting them with courage. Lessons from Freeman's health journey. Morgan Freeman's experiences with fibromyalgia and nerve damage offer several important lessons. First, chronic illness requires patience, flexibility, and self-compassion. Second, adaptation is essential. Finding tools, strategies, and workarounds can allow individuals to maintain productivity and independence. Third, mental resilience is inseparable from physical health. Embracing purpose, creativity, and support networks enhances overall well-being. Finally, sharing one's journey can provide hope and encouragement to others facing similar struggles. Freeman's life illustrates that challenges can be transformed into opportunities for growth, reflection, and inspiration. Chronic pain management. Morgan Freeman's ongoing health condition involves chronic pain, a direct result of his fibromyalgia and nerve damage. The persistent discomfort affects muscles, joints, and daily movements, creating challenges in both personal and professional life. To cope, Freeman uses strategies such as wearing a compression glove, engaging in light exercise, stretching, and practicing mindfulness techniques to alleviate stress and tension. Pain management also includes pacing daily activities to prevent overexertion and prioritizing rest when necessary. Despite these challenges, Freeman remains active and committed to his work, demonstrating that effective pain management, combined with resilience and adaptation, can allow individuals to continue living productive, fulfilling lives. Looking ahead. At 88 years old, Freeman continues to defy expectations. With upcoming projects like Now You See Me, Now You Don't, he shows no signs of stepping away from the industry he loves. While health challenges may have altered the course of his journey, they have not diminished his passion or his impact. Instead, they have added depth to his story, making his achievements all the more remarkable. Mobility and physical limitations. In addition to fibromyalgia and nerve damage, Morgan Freeman faces ongoing mobility challenges that affect his daily life and professional activities. The injuries sustained in his 2008 car accident left him with reduced strength and dexterity in his left arm, making tasks that require fine motor skills, balance, or prolonged movement more difficult. Simple actions like opening doors, handling objects, or performing physical scenes in films can be taxing, requiring him to rely on adaptive tools and support. Despite these limitations, Freeman continues to remain active, demonstrating that with perseverance, adjustments, and determination, one can maintain independence and pursue passions even in the face of physical constraints. Conclusion: resilience beyond the screen. Morgan Freeman's health struggles have added a profound dimension to his already extraordinary life. Fibromyalgia, nerve damage, and the aftermath of a serious car accident have tested his physical limits. Yet he has consistently demonstrated remarkable courage, adaptability, and determination. Rather than allowing chronic pain to restrict his life, he has used it as a catalyst to refine his craft, raise awareness, and inspire millions worldwide. Freeman's story is a testament to human resilience. It reminds us that strength is not the absence of struggle, but the ability to face it with dignity, purpose, and unwavering spirit. His journey embodies hope, perseverance, and the enduring power of the human will, inspiring all who witness his life and work.